Welcome to your Wake Up Women series. I'm Priyanka Bhatia from Women on Wealth, and today we have Pooja Abhishek coming in. She is a 30-year-old mother, and the second baby was actually her wake up call. So today, stay tuned because she's a married woman and she's going to tell you how she was born with a silver spoon and had babies, and the second one was the wake up call because with the second one came COVID and the business was hit, the work, her husband's work was hit, so there were a lot of challenges which led to her eventually taking charge of her finances. And today she's here, right here with us to share her success story, her take charge story. So let's see if she's already here, if she's making it, and that too without any tech challenges this time. Hi Pooja, are you around? Let me see. Okay, we are going live with her. So Pooja, jump in. Jump in, jump in, jump in. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting, and everybody here is waiting. Hey Pooja, hi, welcome.
Hi, Priyanka. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for the
you.
wonderful intro.
Yes, and thanks to you for coming in and really sharing your time with us. What an absolute privilege having you.
Thank you.
You know,
Same here.
yes, my team and I, we were discussing, and all the pre-work that we do before the Wake Up Women series, and everybody who's listening, I must say, we in the email, we sent her, so there was a header called profession, and Pooja wrote mother, and that really defined the whole thing for us because we thought, oh my God, what an absolute privilege this time it is that. Um, this time it's not just a mother, but an investor also coming in. So, Pooja, over to you with that. Thank you so much. And I truly acknowledge your spirit in showing up here. Please share a bit about yourself, your journey. Over to you.
Okay. So I was born and brought up in a place called Ballari. So that's very small. I think not many of them have heard of that place. It's close to Hampi.
Okay.
And yeah, and so my father and or rather my grandfather has been a very influential person in a
Okay.
place because it's a very small place.
Right.
So that carried on, and my dad added on to that. So it was like that. So when I was born and I grew up, I had everything, or rather, I had more than what I needed. So it was
Right.
not like I saw people working very hard for money. Though my dad had it, he enjoyed doing what he was doing. It was
Yeah.
not like he wanted to do it because we are four.
Okay.
So it was not like, oh, I have four kids, so I need to, work harder. It was not
Right.
like that for him. He really enjoyed what he was doing. So, yeah, it was all that. So for me, money was like just another thing. All of us will have it. And there was never an emergency, like for none of
Right.
us. And yeah, and maybe, or rather, my dad didn't bring it to us as children, and he never treated me as a 25-year-old, also, though I turned 25 at a point. So it was like that.
Right.
After I got married, and then after my first child, we were still like, okay, I mean, it's fine, we are doing well, and my
Right.
husband is also in a very good job, and but then I have always had this thing ki, like my father, I want to run a business.
Okay.
So immediately after my MBA, I got married. So I couldn't even, I never had this experience of working.
Right.
And but I always wanted to run a business, like say something that I have a business, and I'm mostly like my dad. So
Right.
that's what I always wanted to do. And that's when I started my home baking business, and I was doing pretty well. Uh, but then again, COVID happened, and after COVID, again, my son and all that happened, and then we had to move to Delhi
Right.
from Bangalore. So I got married to Bangalore. So from Bangalore, we moved to Delhi.
Okay.
After coming to Delhi, I realized life is so expensive over here. Forget about education. Forget about education. Even if I have to hire a maid, I'm like, what is this? A
Right,
maid's salary is like so much compared to
right,
Bangalore.
right.
I was like, no,
Got it.
this is not happening. If only I knew that we had to move to Delhi someday, and then it's going to be so expensive, we wouldn't have thought of a second child at all.
Got it. So inflation hitting you like in the face. It was like that.
Oh, yeah, totally. So
Got
literally
it.
everything. So all our savings was going on my daughter's education, my first child, and then we
Mhm.
realized soon even we have to join even my son in
Right,
a Montessori. I'm not talking about a school. It's just a Montessori.
right, right,
So I was like, I have to do something now, and obviously I can't run a business again over here. I have kids. I have the house to run and all that. Then, but even though I started catering South Indian food over here,
uh-huh,
because I thought, okay, at least through that it'll help me share the a burden.
right,
So I was doing pretty decent, but then I was not happy. I wanted to do something. I was like, no, this is not enough.
okay,
Then yeah, and then I asked my brother, my brother-in-law. I've always seen them invest in stocks,
right,
but I don't know why it didn't strike me that I should do the same. Maybe
okay,
because I had no idea about these stocks, or and I also felt that that was not my cup of tea.
right,
It's yeah, and it's not that I don't understand these numbers because I really enjoyed accounts.
uh-huh,
Though I'm not a finance background, I'm from computer science background, but I really enjoyed accounts.
right,
But I really don't know. I think maybe because this thing that we are women and it's not for us. I
yeah,
had this mindset. But
right,
then yeah, and then I was like, okay, I mean, everyone is doing out there. Why not? Let me try. So I opened my account on Zerodha, and
okay,
then I started asking my brother how to do it.
right,
Then he gave me he mentioned a couple of companies, and he said this is what you do, and this is how you should invest. So he just
right,
gave me a list of companies.
yeah,
So I just randomly selected the companies because I knew about the companies, I knew about the products.
right,
Uh, and I just invested. But yeah, I was making decent 40%.
uh-huh,
Uh, but then I don't know, somewhere I still felt this is not enough. That's
got it,
when I came across your Women on Wealth on Insight. This popped up. I'm like,
okay,
okay, this is so interesting. Financial education. I mean, I must be very lucky. I'm getting to see this at the right time. I was like,
right,
I shouldn't miss an opportunity here. And
got it,
yeah, then I told my husband, you please take care of the kids for an hour. I have this webinar to attend for 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. And he
yeah,
was like, what are you doing? Why all this? I mean,
right,
you're so busy with the kids. Why do you need all this?
right,
I was like, listen, I'm trying to do something, so please don't stop me. It was like that.
right,
Yeah, it was like that. And then, but yeah, but after doing this course, it totally changed my view and on finance, on money. And
right,
honestly, Priyanka, I was also told कि uh, पैसे ना पेड़ पर नहीं उगते. So when I was kid, but then after doing the managing program, I'm like, no, like obviously you invest and you wait and money will grow.
right,
So it was like that.
right,
Yeah, but it totally changed me as a person. It totally changed me as the way I look into finances, into my expenses, everything. I start talking about stocks to my husband now, and he's like, "Okay, see, this is the company. Can you do your research on it, and can you tell me if it's a good one?" So it's the
wow.
other way around. There were days where I used to ask my husband, but now it's the other way around.
Right, right.
Yeah,
And what a shift. What a big shift that is, right? I mean,
yeah.
I love the entire story. If I rewind a little, I mean, um, brought up in a small place with a silver spoon, grandfather being such a successful guy, and so is your father. You're inspired to start your business, and MBA happens, and you get married, and then kids come in, kids come into the picture and transition from Bangalore to Delhi. And yes, because I live in Delhi, I know what you are saying about Delhi.
Right?
Yeah, I completely connect. Yes, keeping maids here is expensive. Yeah, there are a lot of expenses which are involved. Mm.
Very true.
In
Educational
oh,
expense is huge.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And this is what I was saying, education inflation in our country is the highest. It's 12 to 13% year on year. So yeah. I know what you're talking, and yeah, yes, edtech companies are really making a difference, but yet there is a long way to go still. So yeah, and the second child comes and you shift here. So majorly these two things were the wake up moments, like really waking up to कि भाई कर लो कुछ महंगाई बहुत हो रही है या oh now you have a second child to kind of raise and educate. Oh, was these
Yeah.
two things? Yeah.
Yeah. Mainly, yes. Yes, it was these two things. And
Wow. And
inflation,
yeah, go ahead, please.
yeah, though. So I had this very naive thought that, or understanding rather, that,
Huh.
I know what inflation is. But I
Right,
thought as your expenses grow, even your income grows because rupee value change accordingly.
right,
So, I mean, why should we even bother about inflation, right?
right.
So that's what I was thinking, but then I realized, no, that's not. After Women on Wealth, I was like, oh my God, it's all about inflation.
Yes, yes. Look at it with the education inflation coming in, and we are a country which is crazy about our children's higher education. With that kind of inflation hitting us year on year, is our income really increasing that much? I really doubt it, provided you are in a business which is really in a high growth space. So, yeah. Got it. So that wake up moment hits you, and then you start investing, and it was based on advice from your brother. And what I loved about your story was you said that, hey, I always saw my brother and my brother-in-law investing in stocks, but it never struck me that I could do it too. I think, Pooja, you were speaking for so many women. A lot of us, I mean, I think all of us women have some people around us who are investing. But
Very true.
yeah, but like you said, I thought finance was not my job and finance was not my cup of tea. So yeah, even if accounting is my favorite subject, I wouldn't really get into it. So I think, what you were really talking about, what the mindset that us women have, right? You
Very true.
had, I had at some point, right? So, and
Yeah.
I think, I want to really say this from my heart. Big, big congratulations, many, many congratulations on being able to recognize that this is my mindset and I need to really break out of it. So, yeah, because women like you are the ones who will pave the way forward for many, many generations which are now coming in. I mean, we keep talking about change, but what is change? This is change.
Same.
Yeah, this is
Exactly,
change.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
sure.
I feel it's very important. I think they should include finance as like proper finance and investments as another subject. Otherwise, it'll never pass on.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, or I think Women on Wealth should start this. Otherwise,
Yes, yes, yeah. My dream is to be a full-fledged Women on Wealth school because, yes, you are so right. Financial education is just so missing in our school and college systems that it is crazy. And the problems that we are facing with money are like, if we actually, if what you said comes true, that we start providing this education in schools, colleges, families, we just start talking about money in our families, there is so much that can get resolved. Like, really, Pooja, I mean
very
it.
true.
I mean it. I come from a family where my dad constantly spoke about money. Like my dad and mom, they discussed about money, and the door was never shut. We would be sitting right there, children, my brother and I, we are just two. And my brother and I would be right there. And, they would be speaking in front of us about money, and they would be really speaking about abundance. I think maybe my dad is somebody who just operates from abundance, that we always thought, oh my God, there's so much money that we have, you know? So I think
Yeah.
yeah, it's more a conversation in the family and of course schools and colleges. Yes, and I really wish that we can bring about financial education, and with mothers like you who are financially educated, I think a big change I am wanting to see now in this world, definitely. So a lot lies on your shoulders is how I would say. Got it,
Yeah.
Pooja. So now that you're not investing on your husband's or brother-in-law's advice, rather your husband, you said, is coming to you and saying, hey honey, can you research and tell me if this company is good? So
Oh yeah,
I think,
surely.
yes, I think that is such a transformation, right? Like
Huge,
sitting
huge.
there.
I mean, I never expected that this day would come, that I would be giving, tips or advices to people, or rather my husband and my brother-in-law. I've seen them do it all the time.
Right,
So I would say there are pros in it, but
right.
yeah, now I feel okay. I can have a conversation with them now. So it's like that.
Wow. Wow. And how does that make you feel, Pooja? Being able to have that conversation.
Frankly, I would. It makes me feel. What do I say? It makes me feel like I belong. I am capable to take financial decisions.
Wow.
Be it, yeah, it can be anything like buy a house or even the smallest thing possible, right? Because I mean, when I grew up, it was
Mhm.
not like we were involved in the financial decisions, like how
Right,
you said.
right,
Uh, it was my dad who would do that all the time.
right,
So I never knew how things are done around money. But
right.
now it's different. But now it's different. Like even at home, my in-laws, me, my husband, we sit together and we discuss about our family business, about everything about finance now. So it's
Wow.
totally different. It's a brilliant feeling. I don't know I don't know what to say, but
Got it.
it's a very good feeling. It's a very good feeling. Yeah,
Got it. Yes, some things you just can't put the right words to, but I completely
exactly.
got it. Yeah, I just got it. And yeah, I think, I mean, look at it. We all are educated women, and yet we just stay away from all these financial conversations in the family. And I think it's a big win to be able to just sit across the table and have meaningful conversations in the family, with your brother, with anybody in life. Yeah, I think it's such a privilege. Got it, Pooja. So now what's next? Where are you headed now? Now with all these small wins, and yes, I want to acknowledge you for saying this. When you said I am capable, man, I think it meant the world for me. It meant the world for me because I think, women just come from this mindset, hey, I can't do this. It's not my cup of tea, right? And you also came in from there, and then you said, I'm capable. I think that's the distance if we can travel, then goals are not far. Like really achieving our goals are not far. So now where from
Well,
here? Where from here, Pooja?
frankly, now it's big. It's getting bigger. So there's no stopping, I feel, yeah. So we are planning to buy a house and then it's retirement plan. So yeah, it goes on and on now.
Yeah, and now you're
Yeah.
unstoppable, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Super.
Yeah.
Loads of love
It's,
your way, and
it's
thank you
all
for
thanks to
sharing.
you.
Yes, got it. And it's thanks to you. I mean, we can sit here with a platform. I want to really say this. We can sit here with a platform with the best course in the world around money. But yet, if women like you don't wake up, nothing shifts. So I think, yeah, the entire credit just goes to you. That you wake up, you reach out, and you begin your journeys, and then you reach a point where you say, buddy, I'm going to make this happen. So what an absolute privilege. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see if some of the comments
Thank
are
you.
coming in for you. Okay, Nidhi Yadav is saying, yes, we need a wow school for kids. Oh, absolutely. Our kids will be so privileged to get
Really.
good knowledge. Nidhi, any day. I think that day is not far. I'm already manifesting it. Okay, Arjun is sending us some thumbs up. Got that. Okay. And we have a lot of people who've joined in. I can already see. Hi, Pooja. Nidhi is saying, awesome. Awesome. Guys,
Hi.
what are you taking away? Everybody who's watching, or have you learned something? Are you saying I'm capable? I want to really see that. Because I think if one of the things today, Pooja, anybody can take from you is really recognizing that, these are all our limitations. When we say that finance is not our cup of tea, etc., there's no truth to it. Only when we attempt, we come to a space where we say, I'm capable. Wow.
So true, Priyanka. I think we teach our children to try,
Right.
right? When my kids say, no, I can't do this, I was like, you should try, otherwise, how will you know? But then when
Yeah.
it comes to us, we do the same mistake. And I realized it later. Yeah,
God.
so it's like that.
Wow, that was really wise. That was really wise that, we really need to practice what we preach. And I think, yeah,
Preach.
you are one of them. You're really telling your kids, buddy, I am trying. So get ahead, get into the line and practice it. Savita is saying loads of love to both of you. Thank you so much, Savita.
Thank
She's saying it is so motivating. Shruti is saying, thanks, Pooja, motivated. Sweta is saying amazing and inspiring stories from the Wow Group. Pooja, keep up the spirit. Rakrace is saying, awesome. We all have the magic, just need to wake up and enforce.
you.
Yes, love. Sindhuri is saying inspiring Pooja. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
I am
you.
glad that you are here standing for each woman to really take charge of her finances. Thank you so much for coming in. Pooja,
Glad to
my
be here.
special thanks to you. Thank you for sharing your time with us and really sharing your story with full heart. I absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And everybody who's joined in, thank you so much for coming in and keep coming in. Keep investing in yourself. We are the place for you to rock in. And that too financially. Jonathan is saying, keep going, Pooja. Nothing can stop all women. Absolutely nothing.
Right,
Okay,
sir.
nothing will
Right.
stop any of us, and we are going to make it to our financial goals. More power to each one.
Totally.
Thank you, Pooja.
Totally.
Closing the live now. Take charge.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Bye.